And it's Pete J.
And we're down
That's
here.
right, I'm back. I'm back.
Yeah, he came back anyway.
That's right.
I didn't expect to see him today. I thought we were going to get a replacement, somebody up the street. But here he is, friends. You wouldn't watch without Pete. Anyway, we are down here in paradise, man.
Yes, sir. Hawaii. I love coming down here to visit, but this team, I don't know why, but this team sends a cold shiver down my back every time we have to play them.
Yeah, yes. Aloha. It's the Nemesis. And yeah, Pete and I are getting bumped up against these guys quite a bit when we're in Phoenix, and so this is our first outing against these guys with the Texas Ramblers. So it'll be interesting to see how they match up.
Yeah, it definitely will. Like I said, they matched up pretty well against that Phoenix Beewolf team, and you and I both said currently we would give the edge to the Beewolves over the Ramblers. So, but this Rambler ball club, they don't go down without a fight. They will keep swinging, except when they play.
That's true. Yeah, well, they went down last night, didn't they? Yeah. It was, and it's weird because we got out in front first. We started things off the top of the first. It was Noah McLean, our 40-year-old. He was up against Jem Qualita and hits a center field RBI from second. The runner gets around from second base, and we get the first score of the game. And then it was 2 innings later that really the floor fell out. First, Morton Stamberg versus Jeff Benson, left field RBI. Runner comes around from second, ties up. We're like, okay, well, we're tied. Then Chili Little, same side. Right field double. Brings in 2 more runs. Gets the lead. Okay. So now, bottom of the third still, Grunt Manley cranks one into right field. 2-run home run. And the Herbisaurs jump out with a 4-1 lead in 1 inning. It's that 1 inning that blows us apart.
Yeah, and just like I said, Jeff Benson pitched 2 innings, looked really good, really impressive, and then like I say, that 3rd inning, he couldn't get anything past anybody. He just couldn't. Nothing got past anybody. Although I think he led off the 3rd with a strikeout. So he strikes out the first batter, and he's pounding his chest, and he's just really excited, and then the wheels fell off.
Yeah. Well, that's it. Usually, it's like I was just saying, usually we have that 1 big inning. It actually ended up being 2. This then happened at the bottom of the 5th. Chili Little came to the plate, and he hits a right center field upper deck home run all the way back, making it 6-1. It was a huge bomb. You know?
Yeah, I know. I saw it. I was there. It was a huge offensive output by the Herbisaurs and the lopsided score, and yet when you really look at the score sheet, there were only 2 home runs. Yeah,
it's true. And then let's see, his bottom of 5th still Henry Hamster, bases loaded after hit by pitch. He hit our old girl. What's her name? Fiona Clark.
Yeah.
And then Hamster hits this sac grounder to first base, makes it 9-1. After that, still bottom of the 5th, Stamberg again, right field 2-run home run dinger, RBI, putting them out in front 11-1. And it would have been expected if we didn't show up, didn't do anything else then, but Corbin Huerta decided he wasn't going to just lay down, and top of the 6th inning, he hits a center field home run of his own, at least get us over the wall. This was one of those 2 that Pete talked about, made it 11-2, and then just as we thought we were coming back in the top of the 6th, it didn't last very long. 3 innings later, it was the top of the 9th when Marcus Murillo stepped to the plate versus Sal Slinger. Sidearm Slinger throws to him. He hits a center field fly ball. Going to be caught, and the Ramblers get dumped 11-2.
Yeah, not a good outing.
No. So yeah, we're hoping to turn that around. So we went from having a losing record to a winning record, and now we're back to 500 ball again. So we'd like to keep from going to the losing pocket. We have other games to tell you about too. Since that last one, there were 9 other games, Pete. So let's go over the score of those so we can go to the standings. The first one was the Sawteeth out in Baltimore at Battery Bay against the Peril Point against the Baltimore Jacks. How'd that one end up?
That one turned out this way. The Sawteeth got win that one 1-0.
These Nemesis were at Omaha against the Hot Cores. They crushed them 15-1.
Overdogs travel to take on the Platypi. It's a back and forth battle, and ultimately it's going to wind up being Overdogs 11-5 in 11 innings.
I did not see that. Lockhorns at the Wideloads in New York. Close game until the Wideloads broke it out 9-4.
Freebooters travel to take on the Moonstars. Moonstars are out, and they're going to win it 7-1 going away.
Wow. Buzzards up in Phoenix against the Bee-Wolves, and the Buzzards took them 7-5.
Grapplers travel to take on the Wildcats, and the Wildcats out to a big lead, but the Grapplers come back, but the Wildcats are going to win 8-7.
Michigan Moose and the Herbisaurs. It's all Moose, 7-0.
Blowfish taking on the Heaters. It's back and forth, but the Blowfish are going to take it 8-3.
That's Blowfish, man.
And in the end, yeah, I was glad to see the Herbisaurs get beat, though.
Yeah. Yep. What you got here?
So over there in the Liberty Conference Eastern Division, the Wideloads with a record of 6-6 sit atop the Eastern Division. They have a 2-game lead over the second place Swordfish and Platypi, who are both in second place with records of 4-8. Wow.
It's amazing. They got a 2-game lead in first place, and they got our record of 500 ball.
Yeah, playing 500.
Not a great conference there, I suppose. In our division, the Central Division, the Atlanta Wildcats are way out in front, 8-4, twice as many wins as losses. They got a +7 run differential. They got a full game lead ahead of the Michigan Moose, who are now 7-5 with a +20. We're another full game behind them at 6-6. But nobody in our division has a losing record, Pete.
No. Yeah, so like I say, that Eastern Division looks like it's the anomaly. It's a pretty poor division. Yeah. Down in the Western Division, the Nemesis, our
Nemesis.
The team we're playing tonight.
The Nemesis are crocodiles.
Yeah, exactly. The Nemesis with a record of 8-4. They sit atop the Western Division. They have a 1-game lead over the Overdogs and the Sawteeth, who are both knotted up in second place with records of 7-5.
Wow. In the other conference, Atlantic Division, it's the Montreal Waxbills in front. They're 8-4. Actually, they're tied with the Fort Lauderdale Freebooters, both teams are 8-4, and the Waxbills Freebooters +20, +9 respectively. Run differential. They both have a 2-game lead ahead of the New York Wild Pigs, who share our record of 6-6, 500 ball.
In the Plains Division, the Heaters with a record of 7-5 sit atop the Plains Division. Behind them at 6-6, the Lockhorns. They are a game out of first place. So breathing down the Heaters' neck.
Yes. The Pacific Division, to finish it off, is those LA Blowfish with the best record in the league right now, 9-4, with +9 run differential. They have a 1.5 lead ahead of last year's champs, the San Diego Moonstars, who are sitting at 7-5 with +12 run differential. That's going to bring us over here to today's game. It's game 13 of 38. It's the first of 2 matchups for these two teams this season. We're going to host them back in Texas a little bit later on. It's our 6-6 Ramblers against 8-4 Nemesis. We'd like a 7-6, 8-5 after this if we can. The Nemesis are extreme power hitters, so we got to be really careful what we throw to them. You get the wrong pitch over the wrong part of the plate, and they're going to score on you. We're throwing our best guy on the mound for the job, the right-hander Tobias Glover, who thankfully is locked in. He's known mostly for his accuracy, but he also has better than average velocity and good junk. He's also, the other 2 things he's got from him, he's a rally stopper. He's got an elite cut finger. And he's just gone through some recent training, so he's in top shape, Tobias Glover. He's got no record yet, so he'd like to get a win there. He's got a 3.15 ERA to 1.0 whip, Pete, so feeling pretty good about this matchup.
Yes, sir, and backing him up is the locked-in Kid Paul, the right fielder. He's got better than average power, good ability to connect, and better than average speed on the base pass. He's hitting .356 with 3 home runs. Noah McLean, the shortstop, the 40-year-old, he's locked in. He's got about average power, better than average ability to connect, but less than average speed on the base pass. But he is hitting a whopping .491 with 5 home runs. This guy is on fire, Tom. And then Swindle Heath out there in left field. Yeah, he is locked in. Swindle Heath out in left field. He's got better than average power, good ability to connect at home plate, and about average speed on the base pass. He's hitting .351 with 4 home runs, and he's coming off a day off. So he did not take part in the Herbisaur horror that we saw.
yeah. Day off wasn't his idea either, so We'll see what he does. Ansel Caruso, one of the best pitchers in the game. We say it a lot, but there's a handful. It's about 10, really stellar pitchers. He's one of them. The Southpaw is known mostly for his accuracy, but he's also better than average velocity and junk. He's also a workhorse. He's got amazingly an 0-1 record thus far. So it's just a matter of time before he gets his first win. Hopefully not tonight. A 9.90 ERA and a 2.20 WHIP. So again, it's another situation where this is a pitcher who hasn't performed well and is much better than he's been playing. So it's just a matter of time before he breaks out of that. And we just got to hope it's not against us.
Right. And backing him up is going to be the locked-in Jackie Slam out there in center field with good power. Very good ability to connect, almost excellent ability to connect at home plate, and better than average speed on the base paths. She's hitting 367 with 1 home run. Shaka Sports, the shortstop, with good power, good ability to connect, and about average speed on the base paths. He's hitting 275 with 2 home runs. And then Javier Hotier, the second baseman, he's locked in. He's got good power. Better than average ability to connect, and a little bit less than average speed on a base pass. He's hit 333 with 3 home runs. So
yeah, we got to watch out for what?
Danger Will Robinson.
We got to watch out for Jackie Slam. She's
yes.
I was a little nervous when she didn't play. All right, we get in the lineup for the assistant coach, looking a little something like these. It's going to start things off. Our old friend Swindle Heath, no longer tense. He's going to play in left field today. Behind him, batting second, Maximiliano LeBlancliano. Catching, batting third at third base, Spray Bellamy. At cleanup, Kid Paul is going to be in center field. Kid Paul is locked in. That's a good one. Another locked-in player right behind him, the 40-year-old Pete said, our shortstop, No McLean. No McLean, if No can't do it, no one can. Batting sixth is the designated hitter, Corbin Huerta, who got a long ball in the last game. We want him to keep that going. Hector Clements is going to be playing at first base instead of John Contreras. In right field, it's going to be Repo Reeves, batting eighth, batting ninth, Marcus Murillo at second base. And on the mound, our locked-in pitcher, Tobias Glover, going to throw the forefinger, the two-finger, the cut finger, and the slider. Ready to go, Pete?
I am ready to go.
All right, give us that Nemesis lineup, sir.
All right, the Nemesis lineup, leading off, Shaka Sports playing shortstop, batting second, Javier Hotier at second base. Hito Moonshot is batting third and playing third. Jackie Slam out in left field's batting fourth. Javi Yatter out in right field will be batting fifth. Mashed Taters at first base hitting sixth, and Ayoshima is catching and batting seventh. Pickleford is the designated hitter. Dangerfield playing center field and batting ninth, and then Ansel Caruso will be starting pitcher. And here they are coming out to home plate.
For some reason or
other. I don't
other.
understand why. This got to yell epithets at each other. Swindle Heath, Maximiliano LeBlanc, and Spray Bellamy going to get a first look at Ansel Caruso, who's taking the bump with a 9.9 ERA.
It's some sort of corporate decision, Let's get them out there jawing at each other.
Yeah. Swindle Heath, the left fielder. He favors the outside pitch.
First pitch by Caruso is right in the first strike, on the count. Swindle Heath hitting 351 in the season, 4 home runs. Reaches out, pushes that one foul, third baseline. We're even at one piece now. 8 RBIs as well. Swindle Heath looking great tonight. First pitch ball, or second pitch, third pitch of ball. 1 and 2 now. Reaches down, hits it on the ground. To Mashed Taters, picks it up barehanded, runs it down, 1 down.
Yes, sir, and then steps Maximiliano LeBlanc, the catcher. He's neutral and fit. He's hitting 400 with a home run, 4 RBIs. He favors the low pitch. 1 up, 1 down, nobody on in the top of the 8th. First pitch is in there for called strike. Strike 1.
Oh.
That's in there for called second strike. And very quickly, LeBlanc is in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. And here comes Caruso. High, ball 1. 1 and 2 now. That one's lifted into right field. The right fielder is over, and Javi Yatter's going to pull that one in for the second out. So 2 quick outs, and in steps Spray Bellamy.
All right, Spray. Go. Sorry. Spray takes the first strike in there. Spray is 308 on the season. First pitch is first strike. Hard liner to right field. That's going to go deep into the corner. He's rounded first on his way for second. And he's heading for third. Oh, he's going to get doggone.
He got thrown out trying to stretch a double into a triple. We're going to head into the bottom of the first. Shaka Sports, Javier Hotier, and Hito Moonshot are going to get a first look at Tobias Glover, who's going to take the bump with a 3.15 ERA.
Yeah, it was one of the situations, back there in the corner, other runners would have made it around.
Yeah, again, speed. Shaka Sports stepping in. He's hitting 275 with 2 home runs, 5 RBIs. First pitch is popped up into center field, and Kid Paul is there to make the catch for the first out. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Javier Potier, the second baseman. He's a whiffer, but he's hitting 333 with 3 home runs, 12 RBIs. Tobias Glover is locked in and fit, delivering his second pitch. There's a hot smash to Marcus Murillo. He'll get it. Pick it up, make the throw over to first for the second out. 2 up, 2 down on 2 pitches. Hito Moonshada, the third baseman, is neutral and fit. He's hitting 174 with a home run, 3 RBIs. And he favors the high pitch. So with 2 outs and nobody on in the bottom of the first, no score. Ooh, swing and a miss. Strike 1. Tobias Glover delivers his 4th pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Hito Moonshada has put himself in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Glover delivers. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Hito Moonshada, who has seen better days, my friends. We're going into the top of the second. Still no score. Kid Paul, Noah McLean, and Corbin Hurt are going to get a first look at Ansel Caruso, who threw 10 pitches in the first inning and gave up 1 hit. His ERA is down to a 9.0. Will somebody shut that lady up? Kid Paul, the center fielder, is locked in and fit, hitting 356 with 3 home runs, 7 RBIs. First pitch is low, ball 1. That one's fouled off. 1-1. That's over the inside corner for a called strike. That one's inside, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. That's inside, full count now to Kid Paul, 3-2. Rocks that one foul. Kid Paul, known as an RBI hero, that's low and away, ball 4, and Paul wants to charge the mound. How dare you walk me? How dare you? No McLean steps up.
All right, good so far. Wow. What?
He's hurt. He must have he threw his arm out.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
You want to cover that one?
Sure. Ansel Caruso is going to have to take a seat. Looks like he hurt himself throwing that last pitch to Kid Paul. No wonder he walked him.
Yeah.
So he's going to take a seat. They're going to bring in Lucy Finnegans. Lucy Finnegans is a relief pitcher. She's got about average velocity, better than average junk, and less than average accuracy. She's locked in and fit. She's got a 3.38 ERA, a 1.12 whip, and 10 strikeouts. She's got an elite 2-finger fastball, and she throws a 4-seam, a 2-seam, and a slider.
Yeah, it looks like Caruso's got an elbow injury.
Yeah.
Noah McLean at 491 apiece. It backs out of that one. We got a faster than average runner at first base. Oh, there's the strikes, even 1 apiece now. He's got 5 home runs and 17 RBIs as well. Oh, late swing, strike 2, 1-2 the count. There he goes for second base. Can we get 1? Come on. Average, faster than average runner, Pete. Oh, there's a grounder up in the center field. All right, we're not going to steal anymore ever again. And he gets on to first base a single.
So 1 out with 1 out, in steps Corbin Hurta, the designated hitter. He's neutral and fit, hitting 440 with 3 home runs and 8 RBIs. 1 on with 1 out. As Tommy said, Noah McLean does not have a lot of speed. That first pitch is low and in the dirt, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That's wild pitch.
Trick him.
But Noah McLean started to take off but thought better of it. That one's low, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike to Corbin Hurta. That one's in dirt, and that's going to be gone. And Noah McLean's going to get in there.
Yeah, barely.
And he's going to be able to take second. So 3 balls and a strike to Corbin Hurta. That's over the heart of the plate. The full count now, 3-2. That's inside, ball 4. And now you got runners at first and second with 1 out, and in steps Hector Clements.
All right. Hector, 312, 1 home run, 3 RBIs, sign stealer, magic hands. Runners at first and second with 1 out, the pressure creeping up. First one makes the outside corner, strike 1. Lucy Finnegan's playing relief already in the top of the second. Ansel Caruso hurt his elbow just recently. That one misses ball. Fastball coming. Hard liner between third and first. And if they were any quicker, he'd tell them to come around. We got the bases loaded, Pete, with 1 out.
Yes, sir. Repo Reed steps in, the right fielder. He's neutral and fit, hitting 474 with a home run, 5 RBIs. And the Ramblers now taking advantage of a Caruso injury. First pitch is inside, ball 1. Repo Reeves
Oh,
That's a shot, and boy, he got all of it. Unfortunately, he got around it early and pushed it foul. Strike one. There's a fly ball.
Yes.
Oh, that's going to get through into right field for a clean single. Everybody kind of had to hold up because it looked like there might be a play by the second baseman. But single and one scores. Marcus Murillo stepped in.
all right. Way to go. Way to get out in front, Ramblers. Marcus Murillo hitting 230-something. Checks on the first one's a ball. 233, 2 home runs, 6 RBIs, bases loaded, swings at a bad pitch, evens it up at 1 apiece. That one reaches back over. It's a hard liner first base foul. He's behind the count now, 1-2. Fans hoping to get back in this. There's a liner, but it's straight on the ground to Hotier. The double play is going to clean it up.
Yep. But we get one after all of that, so we're heading into the bottom of the second. Ramblers 1, Nemesis nothing. Jackie Slam, Javi Yatter, and Mash Taters getting a first look at Tobias Glover, who threw 5 pitches and racked up a strikeout in the first inning. His ERA is down to a 3.0.
Jackie Slam hitting 367, 1 home run, 16 RBIs. Yeah, Tobias Glover, what a start. Only 5 pitches with a strikeout in that first inning. He's throwing a 6th pitch to Jackie Slam right here to start things off in the bottom of the second. Low pressure situation.
Jackie Slam, the best pitcher, the best player on their team.
Yes, locked in and fit. Great contact there. Good power. Takes first one ball. Outfield's going to fade back. They know what she can do. She's an ace exterminator. So she's working hard against our best pitchers. Also a RBI hero. Regovich makes it in for a strike. Now the safety's off for Slam. The left fielder for the Hawaii Nemesis. Even at 1 apiece now. Glover thinking over those pitches, which is a good idea. Hard liner. That's going to go right into left field. Swindle Heath's going to pick that up, throw it back in. It's a clean single for the Nemesis getting started, but it sets up the double play, Pete.
Yep.
We always got to think of the positive side. It's Javi Yatter now, left fielder, 216 on the season. No home runs, 4 RBIs. Likes his pitches outside. He got a faster damage runner at first base. There's one on the ground to Noah McLean. Is going to toss it over to second, whip it back to first. They get the double play, just like we ordered, Pete.
That's right, 2 out.
Way to pitch one that he could hit on the ground and way to make the play, team. Mash Tater's looking a little tense recently. He's hitting 260 on the season, 2 home runs, 9 RBIs, first baseman for the Hawaii Nemesis. Breaking pitch misses inside, 1-0 the count. Locked in Tobias Glover, getting at him, swinging a miss, low and away, strike one. He's got a 2.91 ERA and an 0.97 whip. He's got 16 Ks. Going to try for 17 here. His doesn't pitch. High inside checks, does not go, and it's a ball. 2-1 the count. 2 outs, bottom of the second, 1-0 Texas Ramblers. Hoping to get out ahead and stay there on a beautiful evening in Honolulu, Hawaii. Swings and misses that. We're now at 2-2-2. See what he comes with next here on his 14th pitch. Wind up the throw. Oh, the breaking pitch just drops a little too low. Now we got a full count. 3-2. Reaches up, fouls that back up here into the booth. Souvenir. Sneezes out a little bit of something. Or is it just a ruse? Is it a psychological warfare? Throws it. Jams him inside, fouled back off the net. He's resting at 17 pitches now. 3 times his man. There's swing and a miss on the outside corner, and he puts him down, Pete.
Yes, sir. We're going to head into the top of the third. It is the Ramblers 1 run on 4 hits. Nemesis no runs on 1 hit. Swindle Heath 0 for 1. Maximiliano LeBlanc 0 for 1. And Spray Bellamy 1 for 1 with a double. Lucy Finnegan's at 21 pitches, giving up a walk and 3 hits. Swindle Heath, the left fielder, is neutral and fit. He's 0 for 1 today. He's outside. He favors the outside pitch, and he's a big hack. So he can get a hold of one here. First pitch is way outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's in the catches the outside corner for a called strike. 1-1. That's over the inside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Finnegan's is like a pitching machine, just firing him off here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's way inside. 2-2. That'll even the count up. There's a shot, but that's going to curve foul outside the line along the left field line. Out of play. 2-2. He'll get another pitch. There's a shot up the middle. That'll get into center field for a clean single. And Swindle Heath is standing at first base with no outs in the top of the third. Come on, Ramblers. Let's do it here. Maximiliano LeBlanc stepping into the box.
All right, Maxie, catcher, 0 for 1 tonight. Wow. Lucy Finnegan's already taken a bench. Take it, Pete.
Short shift. Okay, Lucy Finnegan is going to take a seat. They're going to bring in the B- relief pitcher, Binky Stevens. Binky Stevens is locked in and fit. He's got better than average velocity, less than average junk, and better than average accuracy. He's got a 4.05 ERA, a 1.5 whip, 10 strikeouts. He tends to fall behind in the count. He's got a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seam fastball, and a forkball, and he's not fully rested.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening with the pitching here for the Nemesis. This is not working out in their favor. First pitch, swing and a miss outside. 0 in the count. 387 average with 1 home run, 4 RBIs. As LeBlanc tags one over the head of the shortstop. Okay, they're going to come back. They're going to come back. He was thinking of going for third with Swindle Heath, but he's not that fast beat. So runners at first and second. I think no outs, right?
Yeah, no outs. Sprayed Bellamy, the third baseman, steps in. He's 1 for 1 with a double. He favors the outside pitch, and he's also a big hack. Again, we got about average speed at second, no speed at first. First pitch to Bellamy's over the inside corner for a called strike. Strike 1. That catches the inside corner for another called strike. So he's in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. That one's popped up into right field.
Left field.
Left field. And the left fielder is there. Jackie Slam will make the catch. And the runners stay at their base. So runners at first and second with 1 out. And then steps Kid Paul.
Good thing about the fly ball, though, you know, it's not a grounder double play situation. Kid Paul, 356, 3 home runs. Takes first pitch for a strike, 7 RBIs. RBI hero with 2 on. There's the ball, even up 1 apiece. Good patient hitter. Mickey Stevens throws his 8th pitch. It's a little high, and he pops it up. That's going to be the second out.
Yeah, he's a sucker for those high pitches. Gosh darn it. 2 outs, no McLean. The shortstop steps in. He's locked in. And Fit favors the low pitch. He's 1 for 1 with a single. Again, runners at first and second. We went from runners at first and second with no outs to runners at first and second with 2 outs.
Oh!
A diving stop by Hatier at second base and a throw to first to get out of the inning. And we're going to head into the bottom of the third. Again, Ramblers threatening, but they come away with nothing. We're going into the bottom of the third. It's still 1-0 Ramblers. Memoria, Aoshima, Brian Pickleford, and Cheryl Dangerfield going to get a first look at Tobias Clever, who's thrown 17 pitches, racked up 2 Ks. Memori Aoshima, the catcher. She's hitting 250 with 1 home run, 1 RBI. It's hard for me to imagine that in the third inning, we still have players on their team that haven't batted yet. So the first pitch to Aoshima is in there for a called strike, strike 1. That was fouled straight back. That'll be strike 2, and now Aoshima is in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Aoshima. The 3rd K on the day for Tobias Glover. In steps Brian Pickleford, the designated hitter. He's neutral and fit. He's hitting 167 with 2 RBIs, and he's known as a mind gamer. The opposing pitcher suffers a -15 in accuracy when he's up. First pitch to Pickleford is low, ball 1. I'm sorry, folks.
Rick Pickleford.
This game goes a lot faster. That one's fouled off back. Behind the backstop, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, and so it's hard to keep up. That one's fouled off as well, and now Pickleford is behind. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out. Nobody on in the bottom of the third. That's in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's K number 4. And Tobias Glover's getting heated up here. Cheryl Dangerfield, the center fielder, stepping in. He's hitting 400 with no home runs, no RBIs, but he's known as a dive wizard. Faster recoveries from diving catches. Bottom of the third, Ramblers still with that 1-0 lead. First pitch to Dangerfield's in there for a called strike, strike 1. That one's a little high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Glover going to throw his 27th pitch here in the third. Ooh, inside, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike now to Dangerfield, the Nemesis center fielder. That one's fouled off. That'll even the count up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Big pitch here by Glover. That's in it for a called 3rd strike, and he strikes out the side, I believe.
Yeah, baby.
Yes, sir. We're heading in the top of the 4th. It's 1-0 Ramblers. Corbin Hirtel walked his first time up. Hector Clements 1 for 1, and Repo Reeves 1 for 1. Binky Stevens threw 9 pitches and gave up 1 hit. Corbin Hirtel, the designated hitter, walked his last time up, his first time.
All right, Corby. First pitch of the 4th inning is, outside corner, strike 1. Corbin. Second pitch is a hard liner in the right center field. They're going to have to go back and get it. He's rounded first. It's going to be a leadoff double as he slides in. Way to go, Huerta.
Yes, sir. So 1 on with no outs. In steps Hector Clements, the first baseman. He's neutral and fit. He's 1 for 1 with a single. So 1 on with no outs. Binky Stevens falls behind. That one's in there for a called strike, strike 1.
Oh, bad.
It's going to be on the foul side. I don't know if and Jackie Slam's going to be able to, the left fielder is going to be able to run over and make the catch. So 1 out, and in steps Repo Reeves.
We can't strand him again, Pete. Repo 1 for 1 with a single RBI. 487 on the season. We get an outfield single, and it brings the runner home. It's outside. Good eye. Good patience. 1-0 the count to Repo Reeves. That one makes the outside corner strike one. He was at 1 apiece. Now safety's off. Top of the 4th, 1-0 Ramblers. High pitch he doesn't chase. Good patience. 2-1. Outside corner reaches down, hits a grounder to Hotier. They're going to get the runner at first, but that advances where to the 3rd for scoring position.
I will give you $1 million, Murillo, if you can bring him home. Marcus Murillo, 0 for 1 today.
He heard you.
Yes, sir. He's hitting 227 with 2 home runs. First pitch is way outside, ball 1. That is 12 accuracy. That's way inside, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Beaky Stevens. There's a knock. That's going to be, and it gets through into center field. The diving second baseman was unable to corral it. And so another run scores, making it 2-0. In steps Swindle Heath.
All right, way to go, Ramblers. Way to add it on. Swindle Heath 1 for 2 tonight. Beaky Stevens now looking great, losing some stamina. Oh, there's a home run pitch, but he fouls back up the net. 0 in the count. There's the home run hit. No, caught. Jackie Slam catches it short of the track for the 3rd out.
Oh, sorry, Tommy. That was, but we get another one, so it's 2-0 as we head into the bottom of the 4th. Shaka Sports 0 for 1. Javier Hotier 0 for 1, and Hito Munchada 0 for 1 with strikeout. Glover at 29 pitches with 5 strikeouts. Shaka Sports.
All right, Jockey 0 for 1. Cannon arm. But he's shortstop, so he's hitting now. 269 in the season, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs. 30th pitch by Defias Glover to start the 4th. Breaking pitch misses low. Sorry, I had chili tonight. 1-0 the count. Shaka Sports, one of the better shortstops to ever play. Hard tag inside, jammed him. Foul ball, 3rd base line, 1 apiece now. Defias Glover still looking great. Oh, nice rising fastball, swings under it. 1-2 the count. Can he get another K in that night? He's got 20 Ks, Pete. He's looking at 21. Oh, instead it's hit to Repo Reeves in the outfield. Oh, and he jumps up. Doggone. It's hard to read those again. He jumped up. I don't know if he had to. You know? It looked like it was going to go over his head. And that went
lead up.
Yeah, they probably should have played him deep anyway. They should here for Hotier as well. They're gonna fade back. Got to run at second base now, no outs, so they got to turn this thing around and get out of it. It's Javier Hotier, second baseman, 326, 3 home runs. Hard liner, Repo's going to jump up for that one, and he doesn't get that either. The runner's going to come home, but he's going to get up first. Okay, so the Nemesis get 1. And it's a 2-1 ball game now. Still no outs. You got Hito Munchada, another power hitter. Again, we got to be careful with these power hitters. 0 for 1, outfield fading deep for him as well. Runner at first base, hoping for that double play. Inside corner strike 1, now safety off to Hotier. It's a 1-run game here in the bottom of the 4th. There's a pop-up in the center field. The kid Paul should get that one. He's waving that off. He's got all day to get under that. He's going to throw it back into second. First out. So, fans disappointed, but we could strand him here, Pete, with a ground out.
All of these hits, too, are like power hits.
Yeah.
Every single one of them has gone off like a cannon.
Jackie Slam, 1 for 1 on the night. Great power hitter, great contact. Runner at first base. A home run would put them ahead. Hard tag, third base line, foul. Going to an out or double play would keep us in the lead. That one misses high. Now we're 1-2 to Jackie Slam. Reaches down, hits that breaking pitch toward the on-deck batter. Still 1-2. There's a pop-up in right field. It's going to go foul. And Repo Reeves pulls it in for the out, Pete. Way to go.
Way to go, Repo. Yeah, showing some range out there.
He was about to dive, probably out of the way. All right. Javi Yatter. Looking a little tense. Hard one on the ground to Clements is going to take the step over for the 3rd out. 1 step to his left for the way to get out of it.
Woo! That was shaky there for a minute. I started to have a flashback. We're going into the top of the fifth. It's Ramblers 2, Nemesis 1, Maximiliano LeBlanc 1 for 2, Spray Bellamy 1 for 2 with a double, and Kid Paul 0 for 1 with a walk.
The catcher, number 60.
LeBlanc, the catcher, neutral, and Fitty's 1 for 2 with a single. He favors the low pitch. First pitch to LeBlanc is rocked into left field. That'll bounce in front of Jackie Slam out there in left field for a clean single. So Maximiliano LeBlanc with a leadoff single, and in steps Spray Bellamy.
All right, 1 pitch, 1 hit. Spray Bellamy 1 for 2 with a double. Likes to look for his pitches outside as well. He got a runner at first base, a slow runner. First pitch misses ball, 1-0 the count. Good patience. What a great hitter, Spray Bellamy. Makes the first 2 balls, 2-0. Bicky Stevens a little nervous, throw him to him. Now the big hat kicks in. Oh, and it's a hard liner, but Shaka Sports diving grab to his left. One of the best shortstops in the game, Pete.
Yes, sir. So 1 on with 1 out. In steps Kid Paul, the center fielder. He's 0 for 1 with a walk, but he's known as an RBI hero. Maximiliano LeBlanc at first base does not have a lot of speed. That one's inside ball 1. There's rocked, but foul again. He's getting around early. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. That's over the inside corner for called second strike. 1 and 2 now. Way inside ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's a roller to the shortstop.
Yep.
Shaka Sports, he'll pick it up, flip it to second, over to first for the double play, and we're out of the inning. We're going into the bottom of the fifth. It's 2-1 Ramblers. Mashed Taters 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Memoria Aoshima 0 for 1 with a strikeout, and Brian Pickleford 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Glover at 42 pitches with 5 strikeouts, giving up 3 hits. His ERA's down to a 3.0. Max Taters, the first baseman, is 10th fit. He's 0 for 1 today. Struck out his last time up.
Got a lot of power, too.
They all do, Tommy. They all do. First hit is a roller to Clemens. He'll step on first base from Wells. First he's going to go around it and tease Taters.
I thought he was going to miss it.
Yeah, make his fat butt run for it. Aoshima's 0 for 1. She's catching for the Nemesis. She struck out her first time up. So nobody on, 1 out, bottom of the fifth. There's a rocket into right field. That's going to be over his head, and Repo Reeves will pick it up and make the throw in to the cutoff man, and she'll pull in the second with a double. So Aoshima with a double, 1 out double, and in steps Brian Pickleford, the designated hitter. He's 0 for 1. He struck out his first time up. So 1 on with 1 out. Pickleford in the box, and Glover going to throw his 45th pitch. Outside ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Swing and a miss, strike 1. That evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Ramblers 2, Nemesis 1. That one's in there for called strike. Catches the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. That one's lifted into left field. And Swindle Heath makes the catch. Had to come up on it so he could make that throw in. Made that throw in. So 2 outs. Charles Dangerfield, the center fielder, steps in. He's 0 for 1 today as well. And Mamori Aoshima is still at second base. So with 2 outs and 1 on. Tobias Glover delivers the first pitch outside ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's fouled off. That'll even the count 1 and 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Sorry, with 2 outs. That one's high ball 2. Looked like Charles Dangerfield was waiting on that one, but he saw that it was going to be too high. 2 balls and a strike. That one's inside ball 3. Hitter's pitch now to Charles Dangerfield. 3 balls, 1 strike. That one's a low ball 4. And Tobias Glover walks Charles Dangerfield. So runners now at first and second with 2 outs. Shaka Sports, the shortstop, steps in. He's locked in and fit. 1 for 2 with a double. But Glover is known as a rally stopper.
Oh, really?
First pitch was low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Shaka Sports. That's in there for a called strike. That'll even the count at 1 and 1. Glover now at 55, make it 56 pitches. He rocks that one foul along the third base side, and now he's behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Big pitch right here. Outside ball 2, and Sports held up. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. There's a shot And that's going right to the third baseman, Spray Bellamy. He'll pick it up, make the throw to Hector Clements at first for the third out. We're going to head into the top of the sixth. Ramblers 2 runs on 9 hits. The Nemesis 1 run on 4 hits. Noah McLean 1 for 2. Corbin Yurto 1 for 1 with a double and a walk. And Hector Clements 1 for 2. Binky Stevens at 31 pitches.
Number 4.
Noah McLean, the shortstop, is locked in and fit. He's 1 for 2 with a single, and he favors the low pitch. That's going to be the end of Binky Stevens. He's going to take a seat. We're going to bring in C- ranked relief pitcher Babette Walkman. Babette Walkman with average velocity, average junk, and poor accuracy. She is neutral and fit. She's got a 3.86 ERA, a 1.29 whip, and 4 strikeouts. She is walk prone. She is almost fully rested. She throws a 4-seam fastball, a curveball, and a changeup.
Ramblers got to put some more offense together here, Pete. I'm afraid the Nemesis are going to tag more on pretty soon if we don't get on soon. That first one's not made. Breaking pitch comes back in, outside corner, strike 1. Early swing, strike 2. Quickly got no in a hole. Down in the dirt, no chase. 1 and 2 the count. There's one hard liner, foul ball, first base line, still 1 and 2. Outside corner, hard liner hit that low pitch, still 1 and 2. He's getting the pitch count up. That one, the cricket pitch in the dirt again, 2 and 2. Maybe a little nervous throw into McLean. There's a hard one on the ground in this left field, and after a handful of pitches, he's gonna get on. Pete, way to go, no.
Yes, sir. So 1 out with no outs. Again, we've led off every. I think with a base runner is Corbin Yurto 1 for 1 with a double and a walk. So 1 out with no outs.
Oh
First
no, the double.
Right to Javier Hutier at second base, over to second, over to first for the double play. Clears the bases, 2 outs, and in steps Hector Clements.
Yeah, boy, you know, he was looking upper right, up and inside. That's where she threw it. He was going to take a home run. Instead, he got a double play. Hector Clements, I think, 1 for 2. Ball inside corner. Here comes the off-speed pitch. Oh, and it's a swinging bunt back to the mound. Walker picks it up, throws him to first. 3 up, 3 down. No, not really.
Yeah. We're going into the bottom of the 6th. Still Ramblers 2, Nemesis 1, Javier Hutier 1 for 2. Mejito Munchada 0 for 2 with a strikeout, and Jackie Slam 1 for 2. Glover at 58 pitches with 5 strikeouts, giving up a walk and 4 hits. Javier Hutier, the second baseman, is locked in and fit. He's known as a whiffer, but he's 1 for 2 today with a single and an RBI. He also struck out his first time up. So nobody on, nobody out, bottom of the 6th. Oh, I'm pitching.
Outfield going deep for Hutier. There's 1 swing in the back and tie this game up. Pressure's way up. And there's a hard swing into center field. It's going to go back to the wall. Kid Paul misses it. Throws it in to second base, or to the cutoff, and he gets a walk-up double to start things off. Not good. Here comes that offense we were worried about, Pete. We needed to get those runs in that last inning. Ito Moonshot with the pressure creeping way up, 0 for 2 on the day. Outfield going deep for him as well. Slower than average runner at first base, but the Nemesis looking to get back in this thing. Spray Bellamy's going to look at second, then throw to first. So they get the runner, Pete, and stop the other runner from advancing. I'm going to slam on my keyboard on accident with my finger. She's 1 for 2 with a single. Another hard hitter. Outfield going deep. Pressure way up. 1 out. Bottom of the 6th, 2-1 Ramblers thus far. He comes inside to her. She does not swing. 1-0 the count to Jackie Slam. The RBI hero. 1 swing in the back could make it a 3-2 lead. That one misses low and away, 2-0. She checks it up, it's in there for a strike. Now safety's off. 2-1 the count to Jackie Slam. Left fielder for the Hawaiian Nemesis. Oh, a huge foul ball first base line. 2-2 now. Can he get her to chase some junk? Oh, instead, it's right to her. Swindle Heath running back. Grabs that ball for the second out, Pete. He's going to throw it in to second base. Way to get out of that.
Yep.
That scared me. Javier 0 for 2. Tense, not quite 100% physical. Looking for his pitches outside. Gets one inside, misses ball 1-1 the count. He's got 1 more batter to get past, Pete. Just 1 more. Foul ball, first base line. Even things up 1 apiece. Way high and inside. Nobody swinging at that. 2-1 the count now. Javier. 69th pitch by Tobias Glover. It's hit hard into left center field. Everybody's running over. Kid Paul's going to grab that for the 3rd out, Pete. Way to cover him, Swindle.
Yes, sir. So we're going to head into the top of the 7th. Ramblers 2, Nemesis 1. Repo Reeves 1 for 2. Marcus Murillo 1 for 2. And Swindle Heath 1 for 3. Babette Walkman threw 10 pitches and gave up 1 hit. And again, the Ramblers out hitting the Nemesis 2-1. Repo Reeves is neutral and fit 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI.
Rambo Reeves.
Rambo Reeves, that's what we like to call him. Oh, the first pitch, he fouls that off along the right field line. No play, so he'll get another pitch. No balls, 1 strike. That one's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Repo Reeves. That one's way outside, ball 2. But Bet Walkman looks like she's struggling there. That's over the hard of the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's another one that's going to land in left field with a clean single, and another leadoff single by the Ramblers. If we had some speed, we could steal and get him out of the double play. But Marcus Murillo stepping in.
1 for 2. We got to convert. What's this?
What's happening? I know something is not kosher here.
All right,
folks.
Little timeout there. Let's. I'm gonna pause it and then resume it. Oh, returning to play menu. Hold on here, people.
What is happening, folks?
Pause the recording. We'll be right back. Technical timeout. All right, folks. With the magic of some editing here, we had a little TV timeout on a beautiful night here at Shaka Sports Turf, and we're about to come back here. We've got Marcus Murillo stepping to the plate here in the top of the 7th. Look at all those tense players on the on the Nemesis.
Yeah, well, they've been struggling at the plate. Okay, Repo Reeves, 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI. So I think are we playing the?
Yeah, they didn't. You know what? They started the side and it strikes out.
I had no idea what the count was.
So they didn't get that single.
No, they didn't, and I think I was hitting Marcus Murillo, so.
Oh, you didn't know
things are a little off.
You didn't know you had to swing at that last one? There we go.
No. All right, so 1 on with 1 out in the top of the 7th. It's Ramblers 2, Nemesis 1. Swindle Heath stepping in, the left fielder.
All right, outside pitch, big hack, 1 for 3 with a single. Pressure climbing. We need that offense here if we want to get out ahead and stay. Oh, it's a tags one into the corner in right field. Both runners are going extra bases. He's not going to go for home though, Pete. Because here comes the throw in. So you got runners now at 2nd and 3rd with 1 out.
Yes, sir. And in steps Maximiliano LeBlanc, the catcher. He's 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Favors the low pitch. Single. First pitch.
Tag up.
Is in the air. And they're going to tag up from 3rd. They're coming in, and they're going to get thrown out. You got to be we need speed on this team. That's ridiculous.
Unbelievable.
This team is so slow. So we're heading into the bottom of the 7th. It's still 2-1. Mashed Taters 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Memoria Aoshima 1 for 2 with a double and a strikeout. And like you say, it's that stuff that leaves the door open for these guys. Because like you said, at some point they're gonna start hitting the ball. Yeah. Mashed Taters steps in. He's tense but fit. First pitch to Taters is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Boy, that's aggravating.
I know.
Bottom of the 7th, Ramblers 2, Nemesis 1. Now it's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tobias Glover throwing his 72nd pitch. Inside, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike now to Mashed Taters, the Nemesis first baseman. There's a roller foul. That'll even up the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That one's popped up into shallow left field, and Spray Bellamy will make the catch for the first out. So 1 up, 1 down. In steps Memori Aoshima, the catcher. Aoshima, she's 1 for 2 with a double. 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the 7th. Ramblers holding on to a tenuous 1-run lead. First pitch to Aoshima is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's lifted into left field. And Swindle Heath is going to be able to run up and make the catch. So 2 outs. And in steps Brian Pickleford, the designated hitter. He's tense but fit, 0 for 2 today. They're going to let Brian Pickleford take a seat. And they're going to bring in Stacy Staples, the B-ranked pinch hitter. She's got better than average power, better than average ability to connect at home plate, but she has little to no speed. She's hitting 472 on the season with 5 home runs, 9 RBI. She's locked in but strained. She's got a reputation around the league as being a whiffer and a slow poke. So Stacy Staples taking over hitting duties for Brian Pickleford here in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Stacy Staples. Here's a shot. That's going to get right to Noah McLean, who's going to make the run over and backhand it out of the air. So we're going to head into the top of the 8th. It is Ramblers 2, Nemesis 1. Spray Bellamy 1 for 3 with a double. Kid Paul 0 for 2 with a walk, and Noah McLean 2 for 3. Babette Walkman at 19 pitches with a strikeout and giving up 3 hits. Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, is neutral and fit. Favors the outside pitch, and he's a big hack. He's 1 for 3 with a double.
All right. Still a 1-run Lambert lead. Gets to an inside strike 1-0 the count. Pressure creeping up a little bit here. That was way high. Good patience, good eye. 1 apiece now. Outside corner gets one. Reaches out. It's on the ground. A Hotier at second. 1 pump throw to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Hit ball. The center fielder steps in. He's neutral and fit. 0 for 2 with a walk. Walked his first time up tonight. Hasn't been able to get a hold of one since. That one catches the outside corner for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's too far inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's inside, ball 2. 2-1 now to Kid Paul. That's way outside, ball 3. And Babette Walkman is walk prone. That's in there for a called strike. 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count. That's in the dirt, ball 4. And Babette Walkman with a little yell there. Kid Paul walks for the second time tonight.
Noah McLean 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Pressure through the roof. He's locked in. He's looking for that home run pitch. 1-0 the count. Got a runner at first base with a scratch. That's low and away. Good patience, good eye. 2-0. She's got to throw to him. She goes in the dirt. Almost got away. Now 3-0. Ball prone. Don't worry about it. Let her get that pitch count up. And she does. Walks him on 4 pitches. Wow. 2 quick walks by Walkman.
Yes, sir. So now you got runners at first and second. And in steps Corbin Yurta, the designated hitter. He's neutral and fit. 1 for 2 with a double and a walk. Only 1 out in the top of the 8th. First pitch in there for called strike. Strike 1. That one's low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, with 1 out. That one's fouled off. And now Yurta behind in the count 1-2. That one's rocked foul along the first base line. No play, 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's lifted into center field. Center field is going to make the catch at about mid-center field, and we're going to hold up just because we've had so many problems base running tonight. In steps Hector Clements, so 2 outs and 2 on. Hector Clements, the first baseman, steps in.
1 for 3 with a single. Magic hand, sign steal, and there she goes. Babette Walkman going to take a seat. Pardon me. They're going to bring in Lawrence Wimple. Lawrence Wimple gets ahead. He's got high accuracy on no count, so he's going to come right away. He's tense, known mostly for his accuracy, but he's got good velocity and fair junk. Got a 4.26 ERA, a 1.74 whip, and 8 Ks, so it's respectable. He's more than half rested. Throws the forefinger, mixes it up with a slider. He's their closing pitcher, Pete. Pressure way up top of the 8th. His first pitch to Hector Clements is right in there for strike, on the count. Got to turn this offense, get somebody over the plate. Second one's a ball, even 1 apiece. Fans leaning forward. What a game so far. Misses outside corner 2-1. You can hear it with every pitch, Pete. 3 balls, 3-1. Hitter's pitch. Could he walk him? He does. Another walk. We got the bases loaded.
Bases loaded, but 2 outs. Repo Reeves, the right fielder, steps in. He's neutral and fit. 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI. Single scores a couple runs here, gets us ahead. 2 outs.
He's 1 for 3, huh?
Ramblers 2, Nemesis 1. Yes, sir. He's I think he's 1 for 3.
All right, there's only
he's hitting 463 though, with 1 home run and 6 RBIs.
Keep him in.
That's up to you. I don't know what you're looking at. I don't know who we got that could possibly take over for him.
Luncaster.
First pitch to Repo Reeves is low, ball 1.
Yeah.
That one was outside, but that's going to go. And we're going to score 1 there, making it 3-1, and bases are still loaded. I would have had the guy from third try to go, but I can't remember which button it is.
No, it's
so I
okay.
held off.
That's probably best. He would have been thrown out. We still got bases loaded. 2 for 3. Marcus Maria. We got another run, Pete. Pressure way up 3-1. That was right in there for a strike. 0 in the count. Nice breaking pitch. Second pitch outside. This is ball 1-1 apiece. What a game. Listen to the crowd. Outside corner liner on the ground between short and third. Pete, it's going to be another run, and this is the offense the Ramblers needed.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Now Swindle Heath can come in and clean up the base paths. The left fielder is 2 for 4 with a double and a single. Favors the outside pitch. He's known as a big hack. He gave one a pretty good ride today, but this would be a good time for a grand slam. That one's high ball 1. That one's low ball 2. Again, Lawrence Wimple knows the danger he's throwing to here. That's in it for a called strike. Strike 1. Wimple now rattled. That was low ball 3. 3 balls and a strike to Swindle Heath. That's way outside ball 4. And the Ramblers will pick up another run by a walk, making it 5-1. And in steps Maximiliano LeBlanc.
Wow, what a situation. 2 for 4. Yeah, they're going to yank him. They're going to yank him. Lawrence Wimple coming out, walking in another run. It's now 5-1. They're bringing in Jacob Marshmallow, the starter/reliever. We've never seen him pitch, Pete. He's C ranked number 33, is known mostly for his accuracy. He's pretty average on that. Below average junk and velocity. He's also strained. He's got a 4.70 ERA, a 1.30 whip, 6 Ks. The only thing he really has going for him is stamina and his pitch count. He throws a forefinger, but then he mixes it up with a slider, a curveball, a fork pitch, and a changeup. So you're not quite sure what he's going to throw, but he's got his work cut out for him with the pressure through the roof. He's throwing to our catcher, Maximiliano LeBlanc, and the Nemesis are a tough spot. Oh, perfect pitch right down the middle. Early swing, third base line's foul ball. That one misses high. 1 apiece. I do not envy him right now. Makes South corner strike 2, 1-2. He gets 1 more to go against Maxi LeBlanc. Breaking pitch makes it back in. It's between short and third. Pete, they're going to get another run. Jackie Sam holds them up. And look at this, 6-1.
Yes, sir. And the bases are still loaded and still 2 outs. Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, steps in. He's 1 for 4 with a double. I would love an extra base hit somewhere, you know.
Yeah.
First pitch to Bellamy's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's low ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, bases juiced. That one's over the inside corner for a called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Bellamy. That's inside. That'll even the count 2-2. That one's low ball 3. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. There's a shot up the middle into center field. And again, the runner from third just now getting home. So make it 7-1, and the base is still loaded. Kid Paul steps up.
What a difference a couple of days make, Pete. 7-1 Texas Rambler lead. Kitty Paul takes the first one inside, misses ball, 1-0 count. There it is. Inside corner strike 1 out. Safety's off. 1 apiece. Pressure up, but not as high as it was before. Outside corner liner. Straight to move shot at third. Throws him out at first. They finally get out of that one, Pete.
Yes, but the Ramblers put 5 on the board in the top of the 8th. That'll make it 7-1. As we head into the bottom of the 8th, Churl Dangerfield 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. Jock Sports 1 for 3 with a double, and Javier Hotier 2 for 3 with a double. Glover at 78 pitches. Churl Dangerfield, the center fielder, is neutral and fit. He's 0 for 1 with a walk today. How could he be 0 for 1 with a walk? How am I pitching?
I don't know. Well, 78 pitches under his belt, and he's still in the bottom of the 8th. He could go the whole game if he gets out of this quick, Pete. Breaking pitch right in for a strike. 0-1 the count. Nemesis in a tough spot. 6 runs down. Outside quarter strike 2. He's looking to drop Churl Dangerfield. Not so dangerous now. Oh, he checks on that one. Misses just inside. We're at 1-2. Fans cheering for something there. A ball. 82nd pitch. Hits a signal. Lines up. Throws it. Hard one to right field. Going deep. Toward the wall. Oh, Repo Reeves jumps up again and just can't quite figure out that timing, and he's going to do a trip. Wow. And McLean drops it. Now he gets a leadoff triple.
Yes, sir.
And Jock Sports now trying to get the fans into it. Offense going to go deep.
82 is what we're looking at.
Got a run at third base. Low Ray misses ball 1. Wouldn't know the count. Jock Sports looking for that play at home possibly. Inside corner misses ball 2. 2-0. The shortstop The Nemesis. Breaking pitch brings it back in there for a strike. Now 2-1. Safety off for Shaka Sports. Hard liner, third base, foul ball. 2-2 now. Oh, I was thinking the rising fastball would work, but it went way too high. Misses ball 3-2 full count. Hey! Oh, the breaking pitch doesn't come back in and he walks Shaka Sports. That brings in Javier Hotier, 2 for 3 with a double single RBI, power hitter, outfield going back deep. You got runners at the corners with no outs. And Hotier locked in like a baseman. This is low on that one, ball one of the counts. 7-1 here, bottom of the 8th. Looking for that double play. Oh, nope. And instead it's a 3-run home run. Wow.
I knew it. I should have freaking pulled him. I should have pulled him. I knew it.
Well, fans, something to cheer about. 422-yard run. It's his 4th home run, his 16th RBI of the season, and it's now a 3-run game. Here in the bottom of the 8th, it's Hito Mugashita.
I'm so mad. God, I'm so mad.
0 for 3 on the night.
Dang it.
Power hitter. And they're going to pull Glover here. Are they going to bring in Twisty? You never know. 90 pitches. Made it pretty deep. Bottom of the 8th. That's pretty good. Pressure up now. Nobody on the bags. That's good. Hito 0 for 3. It hit 160. Instead, they bring in Dana Yuppers. That's a surprise. They're going to go with Yuppers. Not quite as good. C- ranked, no, mostly for her accuracy. Unfortunately, she's got easy jumps and she's crossed up. So she throws a 4-finger mix up with a curveball and changeup. And she's going to be throwing to... Oh, so Hito switches now. He's over in the other batting box. Number 25 has had good days, mostly good days, with a couple bad, I think a bad game or two, but mostly good ones. So we're hoping for a good outing here from number 25. She's got to close things out, get the save. First pitch to Mugashita, right in there for a strike. Only the count up.
I kind of figure we can bring in Twisty in the 9th if we need him.
Oh, okay. In there 0-1 to Mugashita. Oh, there's a moon shot. Deep left center field, back to the wall. Kid Paul's going to catch it at the track for just the first out.
All right.
She wanted to give up that home run, but Jackie slammed
in.
1 for 3. Can't. Oh, outfield going deep. Okay. Hard one in the ground. Straight to Spray Bellamy. Line drive. 2 down.
All right.
All right, so she's got 2 under her belt. She needs one more. Javier 0 for 3. Likes pitches outside, looking a little tense. Standing uppers looking good so far. Winds up, throws it. Makes it inside. Nice fastball. 1 to count. Pressure climbing up now as the Nemesis hoping to get back in this game late. Second pitch. Oh, breaking pitch just misses low. That was a good pitch, though. 1 apiece now to Javier Yate. Hard one past the mound into center field. Kid Paul's going to pick that up, throw it back into second. There's a clean single. A home run brings him within 1.
Come on, Dana.
And he's 0 for 3 on the day, but that hasn't stopped the other 0 for 3 batters, right? Outfield going through, pressure skyrocketing. Tense. Oh, he checks on that. Would have been a home run pitch right there. 0-1. 8th pitch by Yuppers. It's a liner. Swindle Heath grabbing up. Takes a sliding grab.
Yes, sir. So we're going to head into the top of the 9th. Score is Ramblers 7 runs on 16 hits. The Nemesis 4 runs on 8 hits. No McLean 2 for 3 with a walk. Corbin Yurta 1 for 3 with a double and a walk. Hector Clements 1 for 3 with a walk. No McLean, the shortstop, is locked in and fit. He favors the low pitch. He's 2 for 3 with 2 singles and a walk. He's hitting 500 on the season, Tommy. 500. First pitch is inside, ball 1.
Oh.
There's a shot, but foul. 1 ball, 1 strike now. And there's a leaping grab by Max Taters at first base for the first out. So 1 up, 1 down. In steps Corbin Yurta.
All right, Corby, he's not gonna face Jacob Marshmallow. They're gonna pull out, get them like their 5th pitcher. I don't know if they have anybody left. Mark Harbormouth, B- ranked, coming in. He's tense. He's got elite cut finger. He's known mostly, I guess, for usually his accuracy, but he's a little below average on everything right now. He's got a 2.55 ERA, which is pretty good, and a 1.13 whip and 14 Ks. He's not 100% rested. He throws a forefinger to cut finger, mixes up with a slider and a changeup. With the pressure up, he is throwing to Corbin Huerta. Not envy him. That one's a little bit high. 1-0 the count. Nemesis got 3 in that last inning to get closer. There's a hard one. A home run to center field, Pete. Nope. Off the... Oh, what? He came back. Well, okay, he's on first base, Pete. That was like 3 feet short of a home run.
I can't buy it. Hector Clements, the first baseman, 1 for 3 with a single walk. I hit that as well as you could hit it.
This is how you
One
do it.
out
Oh.
with, whoa, swing and a miss, strike 1. No balls in a strike. That one's a low ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to... There's a shot up the middle into center field for a clean single. So runners now at first and second with 1 out. And we're getting something going here in the top of the 9th. Repo Reeves, the right step in.
All right. The Repo Man, 2 for 4, 2 singles. Runners at first and second. Inside busts ball 1, 1 on the count. Pressure still up. Top of the 9th, 7-4 Ramblers. That one up high too as well. They're going to walk them. Oh, there's one. Oh, early swing foul ball third baseline. 2-1 the count now. There's a grounder into the lead runner's coming around from third, Pete. We're going to get another one. It's a clean single. It was 8-4 Ramblers.
Yes, sir. Okay, runners at first and second. I think there's 1 out. Marcus Murillo, 3 for 4 with 3 singles and 2 RBIs. This guy's really been coming on. That's going to be the end of Harbormouth. We are going to see the entire Nemesis pitching staff.
Wow.
So this is the end of Mark Harbormouth. They're going to bring in Heidi Metz, their B-plus ranked starting pitcher. She is rattled but fit. She's got less than average velocity, poor junk, and about average accuracy. She's got an elite glider. She has a 4.2 ERA, a 1.07 whip, 11 strikeouts. She throws a 4-seam fastball, a cut fastball, a slider, a curveball, and a changeup. And she is pretty well rested, but not fully rested. So with 2 on and 1 out, Heidi Mabetz comes in. First pitch to Murillo's inside is high, ball 1. That one's over the outside corner for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a shot that's going to get into left field.
Right field.
Right field.
They're going to gun him down at the plate. Oh!
And it's going to be missed at the plate. So another run scores, making it 9-4. And Swindle Heath comes in, and where's the runner?
2 for 4, double, single, and a walk. Runners at first and second was a single. And it's high, way high. 1-0 count, 9-4. And with one swing in the bat, could make it 12. We could get as many runs as we lost in that last game. That one's inside ball 2, 2-0. That one also misses low 3-0. She might not throw a strike to, and she doesn't, but he swings anyway. 3-1 now. Hitter's pitch. Inside, strike 2, full count. She's up to throw her 9th pitch. The grounder to Oche to second for 1, over to first, and they get the double play, close it out.
Yep. But the Ramblers put 2 more on the board. That's going to make it 9-4 as we head into the bottom of the 9th. Memori Aoshima, 1 for 3 with a double and a strikeout. Stacy Staples, 0 for 1. And Trill Dangerfield, 1 for 2 with a triple, a walk, and a strikeout. Memori Aoshima. She's 1 for 3 with a double. I got to keep listening to the announcer because I'm not positive. So
yeah,
Dana Yuppers is in, but obviously there's always Twist Gutierrez if we need that. First pitch to Aoshima is low, ball 1. Allen's outside, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Aoshima. Dana Yuppers is crossed up. There's a roller. Marcus Murillo is going to pick it up, make the throw to first for the first out. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Stacy Staples, the designated hitter. She's neutral but strained. She's 0 for 1 today, known as a whiffer and a slowpoke. So there you go. First pitch, low, ball 1. Crossed up, plus 1.5% chance of the catcher dropping or failing to catch the ball. That one's fouled off. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out to Stacy Staples, the designated hitter. Bottom of the 9th. There's a roller to Noah McLean. He's going to charge it, pick it up, make the throw to first for the second out. 2 up, 2 down. And then steps Churl Dangerfield. Dangerfield, the center fielder, is neutral and fit. He's 1 for 2 with a triple and a walk. So with 2 outs and nobody on, Nemesis trailing by 5, and Dana Yepper is putting together a pretty nice 9th inning. There's a roller right there to Spray Bellamy. He'll pick it up, make the throw to Hector Clements at first for the 3rd out. And the Ramblers win, Tommy.
Wow.
A big win. That was a good one. That was a good game.
Wow, big one on the road. I mean, after that last game, I didn't think we'd ever win big again. That was we what did we lose 12-1 that first game? The last game?
11-1. 11-2.
11-2. Well, we win this one 9-4.
Yeah.
We scored the first one in the top of the second, which wasn't any guarantee. We come back out, got another one in the 4th, which was good. Now the Nemesis turned around and get one in the bottom of the 4th, making it interesting. 3 tense innings with nothing happening, and finally we break it open in the 8th. We get one of those big innings we usually give up. 5 in the 8th. Now we do give up multiple runs because we always have to in one inning, and that's the bottom of the 8th. We give up 3. They make it an interesting game. We grab 2 more back in the 9th for insurance, and that's where it stays. The Texas Ramblers get 9 runs on 20 hits, which is great, and the Hawaiian Nemesis get only 4 runs on 8.
Yeah, and that's in keeping with the Ramblers. Ramblers not typically a power hitting team, but they are extreme contact specialists. So you would expect to see them getting a lot of hits, and then playing a lot of small balls. So that plays right into the Ramblers' benefit. I think the pitching staff did a great job because this is an extreme power hitting team, and I think we really only gave up the 1 home run.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I know there was a lot of complaining on our side about the slowness of the players and not capitalizing on stuff, but at the end of the day, 9 runs on 20 hits is really nothing to complain about.
Yeah, well, I mean, it still is because we could have got a lot more.
Yeah. But look at our batting averages.
Yeah.
I mean, there is nobody. Marcus Murillo is the only one who's below 300, and he's hitting 292.
Yeah.
That's
he went 4 for 5 today.
It's insane. Yeah. Swindle Heath goes 2 for 5 with an RBI, walks once. Maximiliano Blanc 3 for 5 with an RBI. He's hitting 429. Spray Bellamy 2 for 5 with an RBI. Kid Paul goes over 3, but scores a run, gets walked twice. Noah McLean 2 for 4 with 2 runs, walk. He's hitting 492. He's almost hitting 500. And he was for a short time during the game hitting 500. Yeah, and it's not like he's he bats all the time.
Right.
Corbin Huerta, I would like to see his stats, see where he's at for the season. Corbin Huerta 2 for 4, 2 runs, walks 1. He's hitting 444. Hector Clements goes 2 for 4 with 2 runs, walks once. Repo Reeves goes 3 for 5 with a run, 3 RBIs, and a strikeout. He's hitting 488. He's going to be one of the players of the game. The other one of the players of the game, Marcus Murillo, 4 for 5. Probably be the player of the game with 1 run, 3 RBIs as well. Those 2 guys racked up 6 runs.
Yeah, responsible for 6 of the 9, yeah. The Nemesis, on the other hand, they got Shaka Sports goes 1 for 3. He did score 2 runs and he walked once. Javier Hotier goes 3 for 4. Good night for him. Scored a run, hit a home run, racks up 4 RBIs. Hito Moonshada 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Jackie Slam 1 for 4. Javier 1 for 4. Mashed Taters 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Mamori Aoshima goes 1 for 4 with a strikeout. Brian Pickleford 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Stacy Staples came in. She had 2 at-bats. Goes 0 for the night. Churl Dangerfield 1 for 3. Scored a run and walked once as well as striking out once. And that was it. I mean, Tobias Glover with the new training regimen and all that other stuff, he really put these guys on their heels and kept them there all night long. And so by the time they've got that 3-run inning, they really weren't going to be able to do much because he really took the wind out of their sails.
Yeah, it was really the Javier Hotier show too. I mean, 3 for 4, 3 hits, 4. He got all their RBIs.
Yeah,
he put together all their offense. Like Pete said, Tobias Glover gets the win. He'll probably be one of the players that, I don't know. He goes 7 innings, gives up just 7 hits, 4 earned runs, walks 2 batters, gets 5 Ks, gives up 1 home run late game. There was the one that actually had him to take the bench. His ERA is at a respectable 3.67. He finally gets his win, so he's 1-0-0 on the season. Dana Yuppers comes in. It could have gone either way, but she gets the save. She goes 2 innings, gives up 1 hit. It was a good night for her. She's got a 10.29 ERA. She's 0-2 now on the season.
And over there for the Nemesis, I think this
Take your
has got to
time.
be everybody in their bullpen, yeah. Ansel Carew started the game. He went 1 inning before injuring his elbow.
Yeah.
He gave up in a walk, so he leaves with a 9 ERA and a record of no wins, 1 loss. Finnegan's came in. Was it Lucy?
Yeah.
Lucy Finnegan's came in. She'll get saddled with the loss. Even though she only pitched 1 inning, she gave up 4 hits, 1 earned run, walked 1. She's got a 3.71 ERA, and her record will fall to no wins, 1 loss, and 1 save. And then it's just a revolving door. Binky Stevens comes in. He pitches 3 innings, gives up 4 hits and an earned run. He leaves with a 3.86 ERA and an 0-1-0 record.
Babette
Walkman pitched 2 2/3 innings, gives up 3 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, struck out 1. She's got an ERA of 4.91, and she's got no record so far this year. Larry Wimple came in. He didn't even pitch an inning. Didn't get an out.
Yeah.
He gave up 2 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 walks. His ERA is at an 8.53, and his record remains 1 win, no losses, no saves. Marshmallow, I can't remember his first name. James Jones.
I don't either. He's new.
Yeah. Marshmallow came in, pitched 2/3 of an inning. He gave up 2 hits. His ERA is at a 4.32, and his record remains 1 win, no losses, 1 save. Harbormouth came in. He did not get an out. He gave up 3 hits, 2 earned runs. His ERA is at a 3.57. He's got a record of 2 wins, no losses, no saves. And then Heidi Mabetz finished it up. She picks up the last two outs of the game. She gave up 1 hit. Her ERA is at a 4.02, and her record will remain 1 win, 2 losses, and no saves. Wow.
Yeah.
3 stars of the game, Tommy. The first star, Javier Hotier, in a losing effort. He had a heck of a game, 3 for 4, a home run, a double, 4 RBIs, and he scored a run himself. So
Yeah, that is a big game. So yeah, one bright spot for the Nemesis. For us, the second star of the game, number 10, the B+ ranked second base shortstop, second base / short. It's been second place today. Marcus Murillo, the Schaumburg native, goes 4 for 5 with 3 RBIs and scores a run. Great offense from Murillo.
yes, sir. And then rounding out the 3 stars, Repo Reeves, the right fielder, first baseman, outfielder, B- ranked. He went 3 for 5, picked up 3 RBIs and scored a run himself. So way to go, Repo.
Yeah.
You got gamer stats. Tommy got 5 hits, 4 RBIs, 1 great catch for a contribution of 59%. Pete J with 5 hits, 3 RBIs for a contribution of 41%. Oh, that's wrong.
Oh.
That's only half.
Well, from the way that technical snafu in the middle there.
Yeah, because it crashed. I was going to say because it doesn't count any of the strikeouts.
Yeah. Well, we don't have a whole lot of time for the post-game show. We're closing in on an hour and 20 minutes. Although I guess, yeah. But great win. Great win to finish off the road. Now we're coming home for the longest home stretch of the season. Now we got a manager moment. One player to be the cover athlete for the Dugout Heroes. Who's it going to be? It's going to be a boost. Ina Q or Jet Dapper. And it's just a loyalty booster. You know, I'm leaning towards Jet Dapper anyway, because we see him more often in the game.
Okay.
The Dugout Heroes. Neither one of these guys.
Neither one of them has played for I don't even know how long. So,
but we could boost Jet's. It doesn't look like there's a negative.
Yeah.
So we'll give.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, we'll give our bench starting pitcher Jet Dapper is going to get that Dugout Heroes.
Enoch Q loses 20.
Yeah. Uh-oh. 2 players fighting over a turtle you found in the dugout. What do you give it to? You're going to lose 20 loyalty on one of these guys. Neither one of them is doing that great. Looks like Swindle could lose more, but I think the idea of bringing him down to 57.
Yeah, but if you bring down Bellamy,
yeah,
he's down to 40. You know?
Yeah.
Down to 40.
So Swindle Heath, let Bellamy have it.
Yeah. Let's Bray have it. Yeah. Oops.
Wait, it said who do you give it to? Oh, I guess I got my way on accident. All right. Well, Jace, Jace
Bray
people.
Bellamy might join a union.
Yeah. So we don't have the Nemesis. We don't have the Nemesis playing in any games before then. You want to give these 14 scores so we know what the standings are when we come home, or no?
Sure.
All right. 14 other games from around the league. Not one of us two playing it, right? The Nemesis aren't in that group, right?
I don't believe so. We're not playing. Are we playing the Nemesis in the next game?
No. I'm sorry. The Platypi.
Platypi.
Yeah. So yeah, the Platypi will have played it. I just making sure I'm not seeing. So it's not like they played tonight and then they play again. As long as I don't see the Nemesis in there, let's go for it. Pete, the first game, the Moonstars were on the road tonight against the Sirloins in St. Louis. What happened?
I'll tell you what happened. Moonstars got out to an early lead. It's a back and forth battle. Ultimately, it looks like the Moonstars are running away with a 10-4 now.
Sawteeth in Chicago at the Crocs. Wow, big Chicago win, 11-4.
Wide loads travel to take on the Hot Corners. Wide loads out early, and they're going to win it 10-0.
Waxbills and Lockhorns. Oh, it's close. The Waxbills take it 6-3 though.
The Overdogs taking on the Wildcats, and it's going to be Wildcats 7, Overdogs 3.
Wild Pigs down in Mexico at the Heaters, and the Heaters barely win 2-1.
The Jacks taking on the Swordfish. Swordfish win it 5-2.
Buzzards up at the Bee-Wolves. It's close. The Bee-Wolves win it 5-2.
The Moose taking on the Platypi, and the Platypi are going to pound the Moose 10-2.
Just before we face some Crocs at the Freebooters down to Fort Lauderdale. All Crocs to start and finish 5-2.
Wild Pigs travel to take on the Grapplers, and it's going to be the Wild Pigs 6, the Grapplers 2.
Blowfish, the Hot Corners. It should be one-sided. It is. Blowfish win 6-0.
Waxbills taking on the Moonstars. Waxbills out to an early lead. They're going to hold on and win 4-2.
Sirloins out of Tacoma at the Herbisaurs. Close game. Herbisaurs take it 3-2.
All right. That's what I said.
Taking a screenshot. What do you got here, Pete?
What do I got here? I'll tell you what I got here. Don't even start with me. In the Liberty Conference in the Eastern Division, the Wide Loads with a record of 7-6 still maintain that 2-game lead over the Platypi and the Swordfish, who are knotted up in second place with records of 5-8.
So we're facing the second place team for the first time this season at home. We're going to play them out in Philadelphia later on, so that'll be interesting. Our Central Division, it's the Wildcats out in front. Atlanta Wildcats 9-4. They got 11 run differential. They got a game and a half lead against the Chicago Crocodiles. We're 8-6. We're tied for third with the Moose at 7-6.
Down in the Western Division, the Nemesis, who we just played, are leading the Western Division with a record of 8-5. They have a 1-game lead over the Overdogs and the Sawteeth, who are knotted up in second place, fighting it out with records of 7-6.
The Continental Conference Atlantic Division, it's those Montreal Waxbills still out in front, 10-4, tied for the best record in the league. Yeah, plus 25 run differential, best run differential in the league. So they're the top team. They've got a 1.5-game lead ahead of the Fort Lauderdale Freebooters, who are 8-5.
And you see the Wild Pigs with a plus 24. They're in third place, but they have a plus 24 run differential.
Wow, it's 7.
Second best in the league. Yeah. In the Plains Division, the Heaters with a record of 8-5 have a 2-game lead over the Lockhorns, who have a record of 6-7.
And in the Pacific Division, it's the LA Blowfish, the other 10-4 team, and plus 15 run differential. They've got a 2-game lead ahead of last year's Tampa San Diego Moonstars, who are still have a winning record at 8-6. And that's what brings us to today's game. Okay. It's a doubleheader now. So we're going to be back at home to start things off. Philadelphia Platypi in town for the first of twice we see them this year. It's going to be Stubby Tubrek facing Fernando Beefy at home. It's going to be good to be back at the Corral, Pete, for 7 straight games. We'll be there for a month.
Yeah, it's going to be good to be home and be able to have the friendly confines around us, and it's going to be nice.
All right,
long homestand.
Let's get this production over. Pete and I got to hop a flight back to Dallas. Yeah, we're flying at 7:47, Pete, on Delta Airlines. So catch us on the passenger series as we talk shop there. Until then, thanks for watching, folks. This is Tommy G.
And this is Pete J, and we're saying, get out of here.